Hello and welcome to another exclusive review with me, Alex Belfield, here at celebrityradio.biz, where last year we had over 12 million minutes viewed on YouTube. We're now the #1 reviewer for lifestyle in the UK and Las Vegas on YouTube and Google page 1. Thanks for tuning in. This week we're flying all the way to Montreal with British Airways. For the last 10 plus years we've been flying with Virgin Atlantic, but they decided to axe the Amex credit card, so this year we're flying British Airways. Upper class on Virgin is an exciting experience and one that we love to enjoy. So how does Club World compare? Well, it doesn't. Look at these seats. Ludicrous. You're looking in the eye of someone you might not know. You have to climb over someone you might not know to get to the seat that you don't want to sit in. They are hideous. I cannot believe how bad this product is. Add to that the fact that the club toilet was not working. It was a disaster from start to finish. The White Company give the cosmetics and linens. You see, it's all fur coat and no knickers with British Airways. They use all these clever names, but I don't care about the lip balm. I don't use it. I want to be able to get to my seat without having to jump over 13 people. I can't fathom what they're doing. The food was the worst that I've ever been served. Ever in the air. I couldn't believe how bad it was. We'll bring you pictures of that shortly. First though, to the seat. It is fully reclining, but look, you have to crawl round the side and get in through the back, and then you sit in your chair and you're staring in somebody's nose hole. Oh, it's unedifying. I mean, it's fine if you're friends, family, or a partner, you can have fun, but when you don't know the person, then we look at everything. It's just clunky. It's not right. It's annoying. Your laptop doesn't sit right on the table. Why can't they make a table that actually works? It blows my mind. The only thing I can think of positive to say is the glassware is very lovely. The glasses were fabulous. No Wi-Fi on my flight. That was broke too. The food, well, the bread is the worst bread I've ever tasted, but the salmon was nice, I have to admit. I mean, how can salmon be wrong? The goat's cheese was the best thing on the entire menu, I think. Very, very nice. But then we get to the mains and look at this monstrosity. Absolutely disgusting. To take a fillet steak and drench it in gravy with these tawdry carrots is just disgusting. Look, we couldn't even eat it. Just terrible. Look at the state of that plate. So then we opted for the chicken. We thought we'd try the chicken tikka masala. Ugh, look at this plate of vomit. Just disgusting. Even the desserts are unspectacular. This was meant to be a cherry thing that looked delicious, but it's just all dry and just a bit boring. I found the whole thing a bit like a BBC manager at British Airways, just a bit dull. The linens were nice, I suppose, from the White Company, but do we really care? There are nice touches, like you can help yourself to popcorn and chocolate and crisps and drinks. I don't think anybody really bothered, to be honest, but it's nice, it's there. But this cabin just doesn't compete with Virgin Atlantic's upper class. It's just, I mean, it's 2-star at best. The seats are annoying, the food is average. Even things like the cheese and biscuit is brought to you on a plate that's already pre-made. Whereas the joy of Virgin is they'll serve you these things. You know, they'll present you the cheese, the bread. No choice of bread on Virgin. You get about 5 different choices of bread. There's no sandwiches on landing. There's no choice. You just get this tapas. I mean, it's great. I actually love tapas, but a lot of people don't. They might want a sandwich. Why can't you have a sandwich? I was hugely disappointed in the whole thing. I don't know, British Airways. You've got to find another way of reinventing yourselves. Before you get on board, of course, there is the lounge. It's called the Galleries Lounge, and it's there at Terminal 5 and Terminal 3. Bizarrely at Heathrow, they have 2 different terminals to come from. The line at check-in was extraordinary. It was very long, and people were getting pissed off, and I don't blame them. When you're spending thousands of pounds, it's infuriating to have to queue. The Galleries Lounge is huge. I mean, thousands of passengers, obviously, with British Airways every day, and hundreds of them are in Club or First. The First people have a more exclusive lounge, but the Galleries Lounge is very, very nice. There's as much food as you can eat, as much snacks as you can eat, as much alcohol as you can drink. And there's many, many different choices of food, from pasta to meatballs to salads. It's all there for you. Afternoon tea as well if you fancy a sandwich and a scone. You can work in the office area of the lounge or just get drunk in the bar. Very nice seating. There's TVs as well where you can watch sports, but it is huge. It just doesn't feel special. I think that's the problem with it. There's no service either in the lounge. You have to help yourself. That's strange. I think Americans will struggle with that. But as I say, listen, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not special. That's what Virgin Atlantic do. It all feels sexy. Richard Branson makes everything exciting. Even the lighting on the plane at Virgin is exciting. Whereas with BA, it's all just a bit grey and boring. I have to tell you, I'm hugely disappointed and gobsmacked how average this service was today. I won't be flying British Airways Club again. We are going to try first class on the way home. There was no first cabin available on the Montreal flight that we went on, which is 95. It's an old plane, I'm told, completely outdated and incredibly dull. You've been listening to another disappointing review by me, Alex Belfield, here at celebrityradio.biz, where we'll be sticking to Virgin Atlantic, I think, in the future. For the same price, it's an incomparable service. Check out all of our hundreds of interviews, reviews, and HDTV videos at www.celebrityradio.biz. Ta-da. Hello and welcome to another exclusive review with me, Alex Belfield, here at celebrityradio.biz, where last year we had over 8 million minutes viewed on YouTube. This week we review Virgin Atlantic Upper Class. Celebrity Radio love to fly Virgin Atlantic, but why? Well, for us, VA fully understand hospitality, making you feel welcome and important, expediting your transit as efficiently and quickly as possible, and causing you as least inconvenience and aggravation as possible. From drive-through check-in to baggage claim, Virgin Atlantic go the extra mile to make everything as simple as possible. As Virgin roll out more 787s and new aircraft in 2016, Wi-Fi at 35,000 feet as well as USB and power will be available for all. Virgin Atlantic offer the best value business plus service in the world, in our opinion. There are 2 levels to a VA upper class ticket. You can take the limo option, which will pick you up and drop you off from home on an open ticket. Alternatively, you can make your own way to the airport, which is 2 or 3 times cheaper. Alternatively, you can make your own way to the airport and go on a specific flight, which is often 2 or 3 times cheaper. Either way, if arriving into Terminal 3 Heathrow by car, make sure you use the Virgin Wing, basically a drive-through check-in. The best airline invention ever as far as we're concerned. You totally avoid the chaos of the terminal. You go straight into private security and into the lounge within 5 minutes. It's extraordinary. We love the Virgin Atlantic Wing. You'll be delivered to duty-free at breathtaking speed. You can then go straight to the clubhouse, where you can relax and have a full 3-course meal should you choose. The clubhouse is located in most major VA hubs. This is a real treat, an absolute oasis of calm away from the chaos of the terminal. For me, this is the highlight of the transit and the beginning of the holiday proper. Heathrow, JFK and Gatwick naturally have the biggest and most impressive clubhouse lounges. In smaller airports, VA use other executive lounges. You can also include extras like shoe shine, hair, spa and massage services should you wish. You'll see video of the clubhouse here at our exclusive review at Celebrity Radio. I really do suggest you give yourself a couple of hours at the clubhouse. It's an experience, it's relaxing, it's decadent, it's part of the joy of flying upper class. Who said it's not about the destination, it's about the journey? Well, that certainly sums up what Virgin Atlantic have done with their lounge. Virgin Atlantic offer free Wi-Fi in the lounge and on board for $14.99 on some flights. It's available on all of the new Dreamliners and A330s. In life, you get what you pay for, and as wonderful as BA are, Virgin have the edge throughout your airport transit due to these little touches. The food on my 2016 flight to Miami was impressive, although the food in the lounge is better. The service on board was exceptional, utterly faultless. Nothing was too much trouble. I was really sad to be on board one of the last 747 flights ever to Miami. I know this aircraft is environmentally questionable, but what a legend of the sky. 50 years of almost impeccable safety and service. Virgin Atlantic will send more 747-400s to the desert to rot in 2016 and replace them with the brand new 787-9 series, which is one of the most sophisticated aircraft in history. From huge windows, advanced lighting, quiet cabin and new seats, this aircraft is a piece of work. In upper, you'll have all of the same service and flatbeds, but in a cleaner atmosphere with fresher air. You cannot fail to be impressed by the room and comfort in Virgin Upper Class. VA is absolutely the best value for money in terms of service and experience. On board, I recommend you request a sleep suit, basically Virgin Atlantic pajamas. Why come off smelling of plane when you can be fresh and relaxed throughout? The food on board Virgin Atlantic has improved in recent years after a period of disappointment. You usually get a full meal during day flights, followed by afternoon tea before landing, as you can see in the pictures. On night flights, I always eat in the lounge, 3 courses if you want, and then take 2 Nitol and wake up for breakfast in the arrivals lounge. What's the point of paying for a flatbed if you don't sleep? Virgin Atlantic upper class is better than any business class, but not comparable to Emirates, BA or Qantas first class. Let's be clear, this is basically upper business or lower first. However, pound for pound, dollar for dollar, I do not believe you will get a better upper class business service anywhere in the world. Once back on the ground at Heathrow, do not miss the Revivals Lounge. This Arrivals Lounge offers showers, massage and full English breakfast, away from the chaos and insanity of Terminal 3. I wouldn't miss it. The perfect way to finish your trip with Virgin Atlantic and restart normality back in London. Bravo, VA, you have mastered the art of customer experience and stopping at nothing to make it the most enjoyable and least aggravating and annoying that it can possibly be. The drive-through wing is pure genius and worth the ticket price alone. I look forward to my next flight with Virgin Atlantic. You've been listening to another review by me, Alex Belfield, here at celebrityradio.biz, where last year we had over 8 million minutes viewed on YouTube. You can check out all of our interviews and reviews at www.celebrityradio.biz. Thanks for tuning in. Ta-da.